So the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection has been out for about 5 months now, and I wasn't a biggest fan of this release, even though I'm a massive Metal Gear Solid fan, because I was really disappointed with the lack of features, and in particular with the very first game. But version 1.50 has actually released, and I said I was going to wait until I got this at a solid price. I got it for €35 only recently, and I said I was going to jump back in when there was significant updates made. Supposedly there is. I'm going to go through them all now. Let's do this. Now, there are a couple of things I recommend you do if you've just decided to pick this up and play the original Metal Gear Solid on your PS5. And the one thing I would highly recommend you do before you change any of the other settings is the following. Go to download and actually download the North American pack. That will open up a window to the PSN store, and download that pack as well, because you do want to be playing the NTSC version instead of playing the 50Hz version, which was the one that was originally released in PAL regions, which was Europe. Okay, so what did I do and how did I set this up in order to play this, I suppose, to the best quality possible on my 4K TV? In options, I found the best results under screen, and I set smoothing on with game screen settings to pixel perfect, which still keeps it in a 4:3 aspect ratio. And also, I messed around with the wallpaper features. I actually always like to have Liquid and Solid Snake on screen. And I did not turn on screen filter. This is optional. I don't particularly like adding the kind of fake CRT scan. So I have this option off. Under game selection then, when you go to select Metal Gear Solid, making sure then as well you select English US in order to, I suppose, start that NTSC version rather than the PAL version. So we're going to go ahead and start the game, and we can go through some of the producible results. I suppose the best results that I could possibly get in this version. I think the biggest problem I had with this is there was no analog support, and I'll go through why that was so important for me. Let's load the game up here. I'll go to the heliport because I had a save prepared because I was doing some testing before doing this video. And this will take us to the heliport section, which is one of the most iconic sections in the game early on. So first and foremost, as I said, we're at the heliport section. And I always find to go up here on this little hill just to show folks what it actually looks like with these settings. As you can see, as clear and as clean as it can possibly be, it's being a PS1 title, remember. I think the most importantly, the gameplay has smoothened significantly. Those two reasons being, as I mentioned, the NTSC version, first and foremost. But also, the fact is, analog has been actually added as an option. So I'm going to sneak around and get this guy, hopefully. But having to use the D-pad was one of the most stupidest decisions that they made. And I just could not wrap my head around it. But now the fact is analog has been added. Just going to snap this guy's neck now. Keep setting off alarms here, so not the best of the gameplay. But anyway, as I said, the fact is it's running at 60 Hz and the analog option has now been added. Makes such a significant difference. I can't overstate it. Again, D-pad and 50 Hz. And having really no smoothing options whatsoever was such a strange or maybe lazy choice decision earlier on when this originally released. So what I'll do is let's play a little bit more of this. I'm going to run in here and get the chaffs. We'll go and throw these chaff grenades in here. A little cutscene should kick in. Yeah. I just find the controls overall much better. There's probably some, adjustments that could be made. They are using an emulation solution here. The other thing is I always wonder is why don't they allow, maybe a double resolution here? Because I know the default is 320 by 240 resolution on the original PS1. Why not allow it run at double that, maybe 640 by 480, or give people at least the option to do so? That was a little bit better by me. Go to climb up here and get the SOCOM. Maybe we'll switch out to the SOCOM for a moment. I'm going to try and get this guy up here while we're at it. Just for the purpose of the testing. Yeah, I'm going to set the alarm off because I want to actually kill some guys. Ow, don't let him kill me though. Get up, get up. I only got 6 rounds left. We got them. And maybe I should use some rations here. There we go. Let's just hide down here for the laugh. There's a couple of guys looking for me there. Oops. Shouldn't have left the area. Anyway, the idea here wasn't to be mad sneaky. I just wanted to show some of the gameplay in motion. And I do genuinely believe that now would be a good option to maybe consider getting this. I do like the idea that trophies have been added to the game. It gives me a replay incentive to play the game, even though I always nearly replay this every 2 years. Probably beaten it about 20 times at this stage. But yeah, I do like the idea that trophies are available now as well. Shit, I'm forgetting. Give them a kick in the jaw there. Let's go down this way again. And what I'm going to do is what I plan on doing on the channel is I'm going to also take a look at Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 and speak on their, I suppose, adjustments and or changes. But for now, I'm going to try and get to the game over screen for the laugh here. For now, that's just a quick look at, I suppose, 1.50 of Metal Gear Solid, and I do feel that it's in a much better place than it was at release. If you found this video helpful, folks, please consider dropping a like, sharing a comment. Let me know what you think. Do you agree? Do you disagree with me? And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and that really, really helps me out and helps the channel grow. I will see you in the next video, guys. Thanks for watching.